Hello. Thank you for joining me for the next 5 to 10 minutes to do a quick overview of the Woven incident feature. So the incident feature just simplifies the tracking and reporting of incidents, allowing you to get a better understanding, allows you to more quickly respond to and more effectively prevent incidents from happening within your four walls of your Planet Fitnesses. Because we all know that documenting and investigating and tracking and taking corrective action on incidents is very time consuming and labor intensive. So, with the Woven incident feature, it's actually going to be customized to your Planet Fitness. You will have tailored incident forms that reflect what types of incidents can occur within a PF across four different claimant types. So, we have team member, customer, property, and other. So each form will differ a little slightly depending on the claimant type that is selected. You can streamline all of your incidents from submission through investigation until closure, and then even after closure. All incidents are stored within your Woven software system. So just a couple benefits before we actually jump in. It's a centralized paperless system. It's one spot to go to manage, update, track, and close out incidents. You no longer have to have like loose incident papers or those getting lost or searching through emails or making phone calls to managers, being like, hey, what's the detail on this incident? Do we have any witnesses? What happened? So that can all be taken care of within Woven. So hopefully we give you back the gift of time. You also have the ability to reduce time and errors in reporting. We have incident insights that provide you great visibility into real-time incident data, and you can analyze location incidents to really pinpoint at-risk areas and then use that data to reduce incident rates across all of your locations. So incidents, I currently am in one of my global demo accounts and I have owner access. So I'm able to do and see everything within the incident feature. And just like every other feature of Woven, it is based on location affiliation, your position, and your role permissions. So to do a quick tour of this feature, I'm on the main incident management page. So this is going to list all of the incidents that have occurred at your affiliated locations. On this page, you can see your open ones, the ones in draft mode. You have the ability to filter through by specific location, market district, claimant type, incident type, date of incidents, created or submitted dates, as well as the status of, hey, do I want to pull up a closed incident, open, or draft? So here, this is also where you're going to add new incidents. You can finish a draft incident form, or you can click on an open incident and you can have the quick actions bar pop up where based on your specific role permissions, you will be able to add additional supporting documents. You can change the claim status. You have the ability to hop into the actual incident details page, assign it to a person. And when you assign an incident to a person, that's just for accountability purposes and like, hey, this is my point person if I have any questions on the investigation of this incident. Now, before we jump into a open incident, I just want to take you through adding an incident. Super easy. All you have to do is select plus add incident. I apologize, I wasn't able to warm up the demo account before recording this. So based on the fact that I have access to all locations, I'll have the drop-down box. If it's just your manager, they will only have one location to select from. So let's just go with self-star. Next, you're going to select who or what was impacted by that incident. So who is the claimant type? So I'm just going to go with customer. All right, perfect. So now we're going to see 4 different sections of the incident form. We have the general info here. So it has the date and time. It's going to auto-populate, but you have the ability to change that. It's going to autofill the info on the location, who the DM or RM is, and the preparing team member. Based on your location, or sorry, based on your role permissions, though some people will have the ability to override the privacy level of an incident, because in settings, you actually set different incidents to either be level 1 private, which is the most restrictive, where it's only set to select people. You can select level 2, which is a little less private than level 1, or no privacy whatsoever, meaning anyone that has the ability to view open or closed incidents will be able to see that incident type. The next section, team members present, Woven is smart enough where you will have the ability to select from a drop-down box all active team members that were there during the incident. This is great info to have in case you have to collect any statements from them. Additionally, you have the option of including other witnesses that aren't team members. So these could be other gym goers, it could be vendors, it could be someone in the parking lot, whatever it may be. And so you would collect their name and then have the ability to collect their phone and email or address. These are not required fields though. Next, we get to the claimant info. So this covers specific information. Customer numbers normally the agreement number. Claimant name is the person who the incident happened to. We then collect their address. That's the only required field is address here. You can also collect email and phone number. If the claimant is a minor, because we do know that people under the age of 18 do work out, 6 additional minor related questions will appear. Next, we get to the incident details, and this is really like the meat and potatoes, the important stuff of the incident form. So we're going to select the type of incident that happened, and we know COVID is still a thing. So if you select COVID, COVID-related questions will appear here. Otherwise, see chemical exposure. And this is all customized. So I would help you fill out, or I would initially fill out your 2 assignments. So we have incident settings assignment where you actually customize what's going to be included in the drop-down box. And then there's a role permissions assignment. So I would fill it out based off of all other Planet Fitnesses that we work with that have adopted the incident feature. You would then select the root cause, the activity during, body parts affected, and that will only pop up if it's related to an incident where it would affect a specific body part. Next, we have initial treatments and responses, and you can always add to this list, take away, like I said, fully customized. Then, of course, the location of the incident. Incident notes, this is also very important and is a required field. So we always coach you to coach your team to put as much information as possible relating to the incident that happened. And of course, if you're using our maintenance, which you are going to be adopting, you can actually link an asset to an incident. So this is especially important for showers or bathrooms, or actually more important for like treadmills or any sort of equipment, tanning, red light, whatever it may be. And last but not least, we have supporting documents. So this can be witness statements, this can be images, this can be surveillance, videos, whatever it may be. Now, say that you're filling this out, but you don't have enough info or you got to put another fire out. You can save it as a draft and come back to it later. Otherwise, if you're ready to submit, it's as simple as selecting Add Incident. Once an incident is submitted, it will automatically be emailed out to select individuals that are set to receive it. So this could even be someone on your legal counsel, an insurance person, it could be yourselves. It defaults to club manager, but we are able to disable that. You also have the ability to send it to the club email. Truly, it's any one that you want. So this is an example of that PDF report. So you'll first get the email. It will say new incident type, whichever the claimant is, the notes, and then a beautiful PDF report. Just open that for you. Right here. All right. Perfect. I'm just going to cancel out of this. So we know that once an incident is submitted, doesn't mean that it is closed out. There still might be some investigations going on. So I'm going to click into an open incident. And with the proper permissions, you will have the ability to access the back office section. And so the back office section is truly for all of the investigation. And as this loads while we're on this page, we also recently rolled out a unique identifying number for all incidents. So each incident has basically its own case number. All right, perfect. So this is the management of an open incident, and it's the same as if an incident was closed. It will just say closed. So we have just the original incident form that was filled out. With the proper permissions, you're actually able to override the original information in case something was missing or something was incorrect. The back office, this is where you're going to change it from open to closed, add insurance claim numbers, investigation. Then we have additional notes back here, which kind of work like our back office notes. So everything is time stamped, date stamped, and it also includes who wrote that note. So it's like a long thread of notes. Of course, I test a note and, oh, there we are. Perfect. The next tab is documents. So you'll have your original supporting documents that were included during the initial submission, and then you'll have your back office. These are more of the secure documents that shouldn't necessarily be like really public facing. And last but not least, you have a change log, and this is very important for accountability purposes. You're able to see any and all changes that were made to an incident form post submission. So say anything was changed and it shouldn't have been changed, Woven will track that for you, and it will show you the old value and the new value. Was a minor, was not a minor, was a minor, was not a minor. Beautiful. Also, through here, you're able to re-download that PDF report of incidents that occurred. Next, we have the incident insights. So this really allows you to make sense of the incidents that are occurring at your locations. So here you can view the number of incidents by incident type, claimant type, resulting injury. You can compare the financial impact. You can identify over a 12-month rolling period of like, okay, what have been the most frequent incidents that are occurring? Auto, it's going to default to your location if you have access, or default to all locations if you have access to all. However, if you give managers access to this, they'll only see data on their club. You're also able to see your most active location. So you can really pinpoint, all right, what's happening here. You're able to jump into different districts and regions. And of course, you can view data and then export it out. And then the last section is the settings section. So this is truly where that customization comes into play and ties in with the incident assignments that would be filled out and we would review during like the initial kickoff and whatnot. And also through configurations or through settings, the configurations, you're able to select if you want the supporting documents to be included in that email that gets sent out. You also have the ability, if you have specific insurance policy numbers that are applicable to all team member incidents or all customer or all property, you can actually put that in here and it will be automatically included in every single incident report that gets emailed out, as well as just like the back office information too. Perfect. And that is an overview of incidents. All right. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.